YouTube, welcome back to another Romz video, and today we got another Romz talks we're doing this time. As you guys can see in the title, this is going to be a crazy video, guys. This is going to actually be a little bit of a controversial one. I want to be talking about it today. You guys can see the title. It's going to be talking about my thoughts are on the REDPILL movement, and this is going to be a big one because I've not actually done a proper video about this as well. You guys saw my Romz talks about a little bit about REDPILL and stuff like that as well, but I've not actually done a proper video about it. So this is going to be today's video. So before I get to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff as well. As I said, any of the videos you want me to do, that's just Romz talks, vlogs, collabs, reactions as well. Drop me down in the comments below, DM me personally. But yeah, let's get straight into it today. So I just want to make a disclaimer before we actually get into the nitty gritty about my thoughts on the REDPILL, stuff like that. If any of you blue pill guys as well that they thinking that, oh yeah, is he here to bash the REDPILL? Oh yeah, is he here to hate on these people like Fresh and Fit or Sneeko, stuff like that? This is not the channel for you guys. I'm just saying how it is. This is just not the channel. I'm not that type of person. I'm generally not that type of person to be just bashing people because it's popular, bashing people because yeah, it's the popular thing to do in the day. Because I operate in context. I operate in an open mind. I'm a very open-minded person, guys. I never used to be in the past, but once I've developed to that, I'm more of an open-minded person. I'm more of a person that kind of operates in that. What makes them think that way? You know what I'm saying? So this is probably not the channel. I'm not gonna be bashing the REDPILL or anything like that. This is gonna be a general, like logical mindset I have in terms of this, because I want to talk about basically my story, because I used to be proper REDPILL, guys. I used to be proper REDPILL, and so you guys been watching about a smile on your face. Because you guys probably know a little bit, me personally, I used to be like a proper toxic REDPILL rage type of guy as well. I used to be watching Fresh and Fit every single week. I used to watch it after. I was like not religiously, but I used to be like proper like into it, you know what I mean? And I think I first discovered, when did I first discover the REDPILL movement? I first discovered it like 2022. That's when the first time I saw like, you know, like Steph is Cold, you see like Austin Dunham, you see Sneeko, you see Fresh and Fit, you see like whatever podcast, you see like these many people, right? It's a REDPILL movement, shit like that, talk about dating, they talk about how women work and shit like that in the day. And I saw it first, and I never really actually agreed with it at first, but then once I actually tuned into it, I don't know, I just saw it kind of happen. I was like, you know what, I do agree with this, and stuff like that. And then I kind of just got into it a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of like took it to the next level, because at the end of the day, like, for me, I'm gonna say how it is, in terms of this, how it's REDPILL movement and stuff like that. The problem is, I actually don't see a problem with the REDPILL, in my opinion. And some people might be bashing me for this in their day. This is just my real opinion. I don't see a problem with like the actual personality. I don't even have a problem with like Myron or like Fresh and Fit, really. I don't have a problem with Sneeko. I actually do fuck with Sneeko a lot, to be fair. I know he talks the truth and shit like that and all that type of stuff. I want to get into it, but these type of people, I generally don't have the problem. The problem I have with the REDPILL is not actually them people. The problem I have is the incel cultures from the people that take it so literal. That's the fucking people I hate. These fucking people that takes the next level. Oh, look at me, I'm an alpha male. Yeah, I play on a day, and yeah, my girl gone. Shut the fuck up, bro. I swear to God, shut the fuck up. You can't even talk to a girl, bro. What are you talking about? These people, these keyboard warriors, these type of REDPILL movements, type of keyboard warriors tell me, oh yeah, look, this nigga's such a simp because he agrees with the girl and stuff like that. Oh, look, she ain't gonna hit you hit, bro, because you know what? Oh yeah, because you know, you agree with the toy points or taking points. Oh yeah, well, you can't do this shit like that, bro. That's the problem I properly hate about the REDPILL movement. It's the actual incel culture about it. I genuinely hate about that shit. I just like, it's just draining, and it's just one of the people that you just can't win, bro. There's just too many of these type of people, and they're just insecure about themselves. Like, you know what it is? It's like one of them, you know, emotional jacked guys. Like, I'm sure you have those people like emotional, like he's a proper hench guy, but proper emotional, bro. You think if they're hench, you think he's stoic, you think, you know, he has a good mindset, he has a good head on his shoulders, but this guy's flipping emotional every single time. And I'm like, bro, like, I know this fucking guy was in West Wonson as well, bro. This fucking guy's annoying as shit, bro. I swear down. And I ain't this type of people to hate on people, but this guy, I saw a video of, this was like a year ago, of him like dissing, I think it was Andrew Wilson or something like that, basically on his way and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, like, you're not hard, like, no one wants to be like you any day, bro, any day, like, because, yeah, I went to prison before, that makes me hard, yeah, I got a face tag, yeah, I'm bold, yeah, I do this type of shit any day, bro, like, relax, bro, like, actually relax any day. And for me, going back to the actual REDPILL movement and shit, I want to talk about Fresh and Fit a little bit, because, the podcast itself, like, obviously, the after hours, for me, like, I'm gonna be honest, man, the after hours it's just repetitive, bro. Let's be honest. Like, yeah, it's entertainment from time to time. You see Maron kicking people out and shit like that in the day, and stuff like that. And yeah, it's entertainment, but in reality, it's just the same thing. And with Maron and shit like that, I want to home in a little bit on him because, let's be honest, with Fresh, I'll be honest with Fresh as well. I don't respect him. I generally don't respect him with, you know, the way he talks to him. Like, this guy stirs about every 2 seconds and shit like that. I don't know the type of person to bash people, but I'm just saying how it is in the day. And with Maron and stuff like that, I want to say is that people might hate him, and you guys know who Maron again is. Just go search him up, man. You guys will know who he is. People will hate him, and I would say rightfully so, because he does say some crazy shit. I'll be honest, he does say some crazy shit in a day. Like, I can't even lie, he does say some crazy shit. And this is coming from someone that used to, like, agree with this type of shit and kind of follow them religiously and shit like that. But then, now that I've got an open mind, I'm kind of more of, like, real about it, shit like that. And you can hate him as much as you want. And yeah, listen, there's stuff that I don't agree with and he's very extreme. But there's one thing that I will actually respect for it, and I do actually respect Maron for. He's real. I respect anyone that's honest. I genuinely respect anyone that's honest about their beliefs. And you can't call this guy a liar, bro. Like, let's be honest, you can't call him a liar. Like, and this I'm gonna say on the internet, I'm not scared to say this shit. People might be coming after me, oh yeah, you look at Romz now, you're part of the REDPILL movement. No, this is just how I operate in the day. This is literally how I operate. I respect anyone that's honest. I genuinely do respect anyone that's honest, because we live in a world full of lies. I keep saying it. We live in a world full of lies, and I don't respect people that lie about every single shit and stuff like that, you know what I mean? About this happening, not real about themselves. Like, even on social media, you see people acting for the camera and shit like that, but in reality, behind the scenes, you see that they're a different person. And this is not, I don't operate that shit. As you guys can see, like, and you guys even know, some guys know me personally, this is how I operate. Like, the things that you guys see on camera, this is the real Romz. This is real Romeo. This is not something that I portray as a character or anything like that. I'm just doing it as my authentic self, to making sure that I can help people and also give entertainment as well at the end of the day. And going back to the Maron thing as well, yeah, of course, he said he's a very extreme guy and I don't agree with his points that he makes. That doesn't mean that I don't respect him. I respect anyone that, even if I don't agree. Here's the thing as well. You don't have to agree with people to actually respect them and fuck with them and shit like that. Actually, I won't say fuck with them. I won't say I fuck with them to that extent, but I'll say that respect. Like, I generally do respect his honesty. I respect, like, his values and shit like that, you know what I mean? Because he's a very honest person. You can't complain about this stuff. And he just says it how it is. He just generally says it how it is. And that's the thing I actually do fuck with in the day. Even Sneaker, I shout out to Sneaker as well. Like, I see his content as well, like Twitter and stuff like that. He talks about everything what's going on in the world and stuff like that. I respect him. I truly respect Sneaker and stuff like that. And obviously he's banned off YouTube and stuff like that. You just get this guy back on YouTube and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I generally fuck with it. And that's my point on the REDPILL, is that I actually have more of a problem with the community than the actual people itself. Yeah, of course, I keep saying that. I don't agree with some parts Sneaker and maybe Maron, they might say. But in general, those are the time. It's just the actual movement itself is just have a problem with it. It's like, for me, it's like, I think the movement in terms of like realness and actual being aware is good, but it's just the actual incel culture that comes with it. I just don't like it. And I'm using Maron and Sneaker as an example because those are the two people I used to watch, really. And I know there's more REDPILL people out there. I just haven't really watched them to a certain extent and stuff like that. But I want to say another thing as well. That another thing I don't really dislike. I do dislike about REDPILL is that, especially what Maron talks about, because he talks about like data and stuff like that. They heavily rely on facts and statistics as well, which I don't think is the right way of moving, because facts and statistics, yeah, cool, you can say that's a fact, like 6% of people do this, but the context is always needed. I keep saying it, the context is always needed. And yeah, of course, minorities don't accept minorities don't actually exception of the rule and stuff like that. I agree with that, but there's always context needed. And the thing with the REDPILL movement as well, which I don't like, is that they're not open-minded, and that's the thing I do hate about it as well. Like, they're not open-minded. They say it's my way, the highway. They have a little bit of an ego. They'll be like, yeah, you know what? It's my values, and I'm gonna argue with women just so I can prove my point across in a day. You don't argue with women in a day. I generally don't have this mentality for me where you don't argue with women, because let's be honest, bro, it doesn't lead to anywhere, and it just makes itself just illogical. Especially as a guy, you're a grown-ass man and you argue with women, bro. What do you gain off it? Oh, you call this bitch a hoe or something like that. Bro, your girl's gonna be a hoe regardless if you say it or not at the end of the day. I just have that mentality, man, Let the girl live their life, she's still dying in a day, man. That's just how it is. So that's another thing I do dislike about the red pills, that they don't apply context into their talking points, especially if we talk about the after hours. After hours, we talk about how they portray their talking points, shit like that in a day. But that's my take on the red pill, to be fair. I'll be honest, man. I don't actually have much of a problem with the actual personalities. I actually have a problem with the fucking movement of it, the incel culture about it. That's the problem with the niggas I hate. So if some of you guys watching this might be like red pill shit like that, bro, listen, stop being that type of guy, bro, in the day. That's just how it is in the day. So that's it for me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do that good stuff, lots of good stuff as well. As I said, if you guys disagree with me, guys, drop me down in the comments below. That's just what it is. I'm not bashing the red pill to that extent. I'm not this type of people that say, yeah, toxic masculinity, stuff. Masculinity is really important in the day, but it gets to a point where it gets over the top, bro. Let's be honest. It gets to a point where it goes over the top. So that's my stance on it in the day. And you know what? I had to make a video about it because I have talked about red pill a lot. I haven't really actually made a video about it. And yeah, that hopefully clears some stuff about who I am and stuff like that. So you guys know the reference toxic Romz? That's basically what it is, the red pill Romz type of thing. Because I used to be that. So I'm trying to get my ideas away from that type of shit, you know what I mean? That toxic type of shit anyway. But that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts as well. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Peace.